Alright, what's up you guys? Monkey Demon 109 here, bringing you another ACBM gameplay. ACBM is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood multiplayer. In this game I'm going to be the Prowler, and the abilities I'm using is the strong Firecrackers, the long-lasting smoke bomb. The perks I'm using is Wall Runner and Blender. The kill streak I'm using is a silent 3 kill. And the lost streak is the score ×2. So this is, I guess, an interesting gameplay. It was really close, but I won't really spoil anything. And you know, I'm not really going to talk about the gameplay too much in this commentary, you know, if at all. And instead what I wanted to talk about was kind of the direction I want to take this channel in. To be honest, I'm getting... It's not so much that I'm getting tired of doing tips and stuff for the commentaries. It's more of I don't really see how much fun they can possibly be for you guys. Like, I mean, most of the time I just say the same stuff. And so I kind of want to go... I don't really want to reference another game, but if you guys watch like Call of Duty commentaries, usually they just say stories about themselves, or they, you know, talk about what they go through on a day-to-day basis. I sort of want to do something similar to that, except that I want to not really on a day-to-day basis sort of thing, just kind of what I've been through. Right, so like when I say like what I've been through, I mean what I've put myself through. It wasn't really the things I've done, they weren't really other people's fault. It was more of my own fault. But I'm coming to realize more and more that a lot of people have gone through the things I've gone through, right? So what I'm talking about is, you know, some things are pretty intense, like, you know, suicidal thoughts, or self-hatred maybe. I mean, there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on, and I wanted to address it because, you know, even though I'm a really small channel, I've just been here. I mean, I just started really, and you know, I wasn't sure if I should do. I wasn't sure if it was really all that smart to try and tackle topics that are, you know, fairly unknown. I mean, really scary. Like, we don't. A lot of people get into these kind of situations, and you know, I'm kind of thinking that I want to get into this sort of stuff, because I think that if I'm able to help, you know, at least one person, it's going to be worth it. And you know, I like to explain a lot. I like to explain a lot of things about myself, and you know, I've told other people things like this. I'll call it like my quote-unquote life story, if you sorry, if you want to use that term. But you know, I've told a lot of people about what I've been going through over the past, I think, like 5 years now, 4 years now. And you know, a lot of times when I tell people these things, or when I like talk to a therapist or psychologist or whoever, it takes me like 3.5 hours. Now, I'm not gonna sit here. I mean, I can talk for 3.5 hours to a computer screen. It's not really a problem. But I'm sure you guys don't want to stay here for 3.5 hours. That's a ridiculous amount of time just to hear me talk about myself. And I mean, it's a little bit weird because you guys don't really know me. So I mean, I'm a little bit lost on exactly what to do. But at the same time, I do also realize that you guys have subscribed to me, or the people who have subscribed to me subscribed probably because, you know, I started this channel giving tips on this game, so I'm not going to neglect that. The story, I guess, portion of the channel is going to be like this. It's going to be the video straight up, and I'm just going to be talking about it, or not talking about it, sorry, talking over it. I'm going to be talking over the gameplay, and it's not necessarily going to be specifically about the game. In fact, most times it's probably not going to be about the game at all. So, you know, take it or leave it. If you guys don't really like it, you know, please let me know. But this is something that, you know, I really want to do. So I'm kind of going to do it even if nobody really likes it or really wants me to. And in the place of the tips, of the normal tips, I might do like a top 5 thing per episode. So what that kind of means is the next time, like the next video you see after this is going to be the same video but chopped up. And it was suggested to me that I should like do images sort of. So instead of doing like a full-length video, so instead of having you guys watch the same video twice, instead I would just have like 5 different images. And I've learned how to cut up a video so that I can display images, and I've learned how to, you know, zoom in on specific sections of an image. So I can do all of that. The problem that I'm seeing that I think will arise out of this is that it will take me a little bit longer because there's a lot of editing sort of stuff. And, you know, sometimes things just kind of get in the way of me doing this. I mean, I guess it's been pretty obvious the past, I think, week. I don't think I've uploaded anything for about a week now. But I mean, you know, sometimes things just come up and I can't upload and I can't commentate. And it wasn't anything like serious or whatever. It was pretty much, I don't like to commentate on anything if either one of my parents are in the house. Mainly just because it's really weird to sit there and talk to your computer screen in the other room while your parents are like watching TV or walking by or something. It just feels weird. Yeah, I guess if you guys are also commentators, then you'll know what I mean, but if not, hopefully you can imagine what I mean. But yeah, and the other reason is because my brother has been calling me up a lot recently to play Call of Duty. And, you know, I mean, I guess if you guys want to see it, side note, if you guys want to see it, I can post Call of Duty gameplays, but, you know, I am really bad at Call of Duty. Like, you guys watch my videos, and I'm pretty bad in this game. Call of Duty, it's amazing how bad I am. And sometimes I can do, like, decent, but, you know, whatever. I mean, I don't even know if you guys watch Call of Duty. Never mind, scratch that. If you want me to post it, I can, but just to warn you, it's not going to be nearly as good as, like, good gameplay as some of the other content that's out there. Just a fair warning. And, right, so, you know, kind of to, I guess, explain a little bit about, you know, why I've wanted to do this. I don't think I've ever explained why, you know, I even started playing Xbox or whatever. You know, last year when I was going to school, my brother and I were having a little bit of trouble, like, coordinating conversations. Like, we were both pretty busy, and we couldn't really talk to one another as much as we wanted. And me getting the gameplay, or not gameplay, sorry, I'm getting lost in my thoughts. Anyway, me getting the Xbox was my way of increasing communication with my brother, and it's been working out great so far. I love it. I mean, we play when we can, and, you know, it's great. Like, I talk to him a lot now, and we talk about whatever, and it's fantastic. And So after a while, I started like watching all these commentaries and stuff to try to improve the way I play games. And after a little bit, I was like, hey, I can offer something. I'm not good at Call of Duty, so I might not post up that kind of gameplay, but I mean, I can post up something that might help people. And I think that this new approach of me just talking about subjects that are important to me might help others, and I'm hoping it does. I'm hoping that okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting too ahead of myself. But yeah, so that's the end of the gameplay. That's kind of where I want to take the channel. And anyway, so score was 4150 with 7 kills. Second place was 4050 with also 7 kills. And thanks. Bye.